Welcome to Soweto Kaizer Football. Don't forget to subscribe and press the bell icon to be the first to get the latest news. Ex-Chiefs Golden Boy secures UCL football in first season abroad. Former Kaizer Chiefs star Aiden McCarthy will now be playing UEFA Champions League football in his first season abroad. McCarthy's new side, Sabah FK, have qualified for the Champions League's 26-team league phase. Did you know? SuperSport Bet is best for PSL and Springboks betting fans and mobile-first punters on prepaid data. The club won 5-2 on Tuesday night in the playoff's second leg after extra time, overturning a 2-1 first-leg defeat at the hands of Israeli side Hapoel Beersheva. Reed, reported our 5.6M bid deemed not enough for Lorch. McCarthy also featured in the match, as he was introduced at the start of extra time. It's a historic feat for the club, as it is the reigning Azerbaijan champions' first-ever qualification for Europe's elite club competition. Speaking in a post-match interview with ITV, Sabah coach Valdis Damrosquez said he was over the moon about the huge achievement. He said, "My players were magnificent. They believed in it and believed every day that they would get the job done. Sabah are the best team I have worked with in my career. They proved it once again. They overcame a very difficult situation. Maybe some of you lost hope at the end, but they fought and believed until the end. Let's see what happens in the future. We are in the group stage of the world's best tournament and will play against the best teams. We are proud. I am the happiest head coach in the world." Home, South African football, Betway Premiership, Dylan Solomons weighs in on Kaizer Chiefs right-back battle. Dylan Solomons weighs in on Kaizer Chiefs right-back battle. Kaizer Chiefs defender Dylan Solomons has opened up about the stiff competition at right-back, amid ongoing scrutiny over McCarthy's squad depth in different positions. The Soweto Giants have been building a squad to challenge for the Betway Premiership title, CAF Confederation Cup, Carling Knockout and the Nedbank Cup. They are already out of the MTN 8 after being knocked out by Golden Arrows FC at the first hurdle. Among Chiefs' new signings, there was no new right-back as coach Fernando de Cruz appears content with the material he has on the right side of the defense. The new acquisitions include goalkeeper Ronaldo Lehner, centre-back Thabo Moloisane and defensive midfielder Adolphe Ntasingwa Baidagiko. Wingers Langelyle Feely and Stellenbosch FC loanee Foyes Abrahams have also been signed, while Kaniasa Mayo's loan transfer from CR Belouizdad is now permanent. What could make de Cruz satisfied with the right-back role is the options he has in Thabiso Munyane, Solomons and Reeve Frosler, who is being utilized at left-back this season. Moloisane and another central defender, Zitha Quinica, are also comfortable with playing on the right side of defense. Tough but good, Dylan Solomons' verdict on Chiefs' right-back competition. In an interview with FAR Post, Solomons shared his personal and club ambitions this Kaizer Chiefs news, de Cruz ultimatum, Ankobo dilemma. Today's Kaizer Chiefs news wrap looks at the criteria Fernando de Cruz must meet and worrying career stats on Kozingafile Ankobo. Will the Kaizer Chiefs board sack de Cruz if he doesn't meet these criteria? The board will insist that Fernando de Cruz elevates Chiefs to at least a runners-up spot during his tenure there. That would take them back into CAF competition and make them relevant on the continent again. Success in a cup competition will also be a priority. After MTN 8 heartbreak, they've already lost one opportunity on that front. On the plus side, they remain unbeaten in the Betway Premiership. They've won matches against Kruger United and Sekikun, and held Sundowns to a 1-1 draw on Saturday. 7 points from a possible 9C Chiefs sit atop the embryonic table. Next up for the Glamour Boys is a trip to Richards Bay on August 26. Let's also remind ourselves that Chiefs won their opening 3 league clashes last term. Next match for unbeaten table-topping Kaizer Chiefs. The Glamour Boys are next in action on Wednesday, August 26, with an away clash against Richards Bay at 19:30. Chiefs are 2 points behind their tally at this equivalent stage last season, when they won their first 3 league encounters. Kozingafile Ankobo's future remains unclear after he was an unused substitute in the recent 1-1 draw with Sundowns. Kaizer Chiefs Velabei message to Abrahams, try to control what you can. Kaizer Chiefs have made some impressive signings in the almost concluded Premier Soccer League transfer window. McCarthy parted ways with Aiden McCarthy, Sabah, Azerbaijan, George Matlu and Happy Mashian, Tashreeq Morris, Durban City, Gaston Sereno, Given Semango, Stellenbosch FC. Ashley Dupreez, Stellenbosch FC, Gopalang Tanyana, Stellenbosch FC, Samkalo Swain, Hope FC, Loan, Bontel Molef, Hope FC, Loan, Offense Gosana and Viking Kawana, Real Natives, and Spiso Timba, Gamora FC. Tabo Moloisain, Stellenbosch, Ronaldo Liener, Adolf Tasingwa Baitagiko, Azam FC, Langelile Fili, Stellenbosch FC, and Faiz Abrahams, Stellenbosch, Loan, are the new faces in the team. All, except Ronaldo Liener, have made a competitive debut for the Fernando de Cruz-led team. Fili was on target in the club's last game in the Premier Soccer League, against Masandawana that ended 1-1. Velabei's advice to Abrahams. Asanili Velabei, who is into his second year at the club, has explained to Abrahams what to expect at the club. With Faiz, I've known him, for a long time, so having him here, at Chiefs, is good because it helps you give your best because you know there is competition, you can't be comfortable any day, Velabei said. So having Faiz here is a positive because I know the magic that he has, and I know that he's going to help us a lot. I spoke to him and told him that the pressure is going to be high, but try to control what you can, which is predicted Kaizer Chiefs 11 vs Richards Bay, change of shape. Kaizer Chiefs are looking to extend their unbeaten run in the Betway Premiership this season. How will their starting 11 look away at Richards Bay? Predicted Kaizer Chiefs 11 vs Richards Bay. Chiefs boss Fernando de Cruz opted for a back three against Sundowns and it worked relatively well. They got a 1-1 draw, and limited Sundowns to an XG figure of 0.63 and just 2 shots on target. Langelile Fili was on the score sheet and should keep his place in the attack. Saif Sion Ndlovu provided the assist. Chiefs travel to Princess Magogo Stadium on August 26 at 19:30 to meet Richards Bay. Is this how they could line up? 3-5-2, Peterson, Quinica, Moloisain, Miguel, Munyain, Ndlovu, Thethwa, Mabo, Modi, Fili, Bartman. Onkobo's Kaizer Chiefs future, writing on the wall already? Meanwhile, causing to file Onkobo's dismal Chiefs stats merit closer observation. The attacking midfielder hasn't managed more than 2 goals in a single season since 2020-21. He's only scored 2 goals in his last 3 Betway Premiership seasons combined, and was excluded altogether against Sundowns in a recent 1-1 draw. The writing could be on the wall from Sheeny. De Cruz must fulfill key criteria as the boss. Chiefs board will insist that Fernando de Cruz elevates Chiefs to at least a runners-up spot during his tenure there. That would take them back into CAF competition and make them relevant on the continent again. Success in a cup competition will also be a priority. After MTN 8 heartbreak, they've already lost 1 opportunity on that front. On the plus side, Chiefs remain unbeaten in the Betway Premiership. They've won matches against Kruger United and Sekikun, and held Sundowns to a 1-1 draw on Saturday. 7 points from a possible 9C Chiefs sit atop the embryonic table. Next up for the Glamour Boys is a trip to Richards Bay on August 26. Let's also remind ourselves that Chiefs won their opening 3 league clashes last term. The cup record Kaizer Chiefs hold which may never be beaten. Orlando Pirates may hold the record for the most consecutive MTN 8 final appearances with 4, but their crosstown rivals Kaizer Chiefs hold a South African top mark that may never be beaten. The Amakasi once reached 9 domestic cup finals in a row, starting with the Top 8 Cup in December 1974 and ending with the 1977 Champion of Champions. They won 5 of them and lost 4, including one that was abandoned after their fans rioted when they went behind against Orlando Pirates. Chiefs' run came to an end in the 1977 Mainstay Cup, where Wits knocked them out before the semi-finals. These days, it would be the equivalent of reaching the finals of the MTN 8, Carling Knockout and Nedbank Cup for 3 seasons in a row,